I really like what I've done to the place, although you guys can't see. Here's one of my dressers with a bunch of garbage in it that I probably won't use for a couple of months. In this record case, because the record will, look at that, it's a flat world. Got a round record. In order for rotation, proper rotation, we need to somehow go around. I like the idea of these sponge worlds, SpongeBob. I clear out the water and I leave go of the sponge, and if it's in water, it sucks in more water. Even above the wet. I like my honeybees and my pigs coming together. Right? See, blow my horn. I don't even know if I can do it that way, but anyways, there's this picture, and I like my star system picture. I like that I can just throw things up on top of there. I like this picture over here, Star of David, inside the octagon, inside the 3, 6, 9, 12. Should I have one coming out of here? Should I have done this any different? Should I have had, see the stop sign in between? I have this on this side. I have the Budweiser bow tie on this side. Why does this come out like this? Does it show it more like this? I don't know. I've already used up a minute of your time. Inside, you can see the X. You can see another X. You can see an X. So we have 4 X's, right? I only need 3 of them for direction, because I can go around between here and here, or I can be going this way, right? Start here, go all the way around, come back here, go to the left, go to the right. I go up, but if I'm going up, I'm coming from down, so I'm already in one direction. I'm coming from here, and I'm going up. So either I'm going into this direction, and inside is the star system. See the plus sign, right? So we have a plus and an X inside, and that's my star. So what I'm going to do right now is take this camera off of here and see if we can focus on this over here. Get a little bit of the light out of the way. I'm not really sure where I wanted to start. We're going to do Pythagorean, which bringing numbers down to the single digit, right? Male is the 13th, 14th, 12th letter is 26, and 5 is 31. But this letter, okay, is in the 13 area. 13 is 1 plus 3 equals 4. So the 9 count means there's 1 9 in here. It's the next level of 9. It's the next level of 9. The first level equals to 0. So if I was using binary, then this word over here would be 0, 2. It would be 2 and 8, right? Is that correct? So that would be a total male would be 10, 0, 1, 2, 4, 8, 2 and 8, 82 cycle of the moon, if you want to look at it that way, right? Don't forget, I'm going to go into Pythagorean binary also. If we want to look at female, I get 0, 1, 0, 1, 0, 0. So why all these zeros? What will it tell me more, right? That there's 1, 2, 3, 4 counts under 9. So that would be 34 counts under 9, right? 1, 2, 3, 4 counts under 9. And the total of the under, okay, even though they're all zeros, the reality is 1, and 4 equals to 5. And I think it's 16 equals to 31. The total would be 63 if we're using the binary of what 0 value is, because nobody ever counts that, right? But we're going to use those areas in binary to count their binary values. We do have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. According to roulette, the letters here will be red, black, red, black, red, red, red. Okay, so I have 19 worth of black. The rest is red, so that'll be 12. I'm just trying to show you all the numbers that can come out of just one word. But the numerological count for female is 31, and 11 is total of 42. bring everything to a Pythagorean, I have 24. I'm not doing this in gematria. I could do it in gematria, but right now I just want to do it this way. If I come to the word male, female, daughter, and son, what's funny about daughter and son is they're complete reversals of each other. Okay? 40 and 80. Now, this will say 4 worlds, because when you say 80 in French, it teaches me to say 4 times 20, and then 4. The daughter count for binary is 102. Now, I don't know how to do binary this way, but if I had to do it to a 1 level, it would tell me to reverse. The only way to get this down to the next level, it would tell me to reverse the T, leaving all 2's at 0. But then the D would be the 22nd letter. Let's not talk about that right now. What will I do with the 2 and the 1? The 2 and the 1 is actually going to tell me this. Either I'm going to have this world where I have 1 in the center, or I have this world, okay, where I have 4, where I have 1, 8, where I have 4 and 12. There's always going to be, right, 4. Do I have that right? Yes. See the way there's 7 difference over here? Remember 7? The 1 is in the center. The 7 is the difference. The 4 is in the center. The 12. There's going to be 8 difference. So if this is the 8 difference, this maybe we'll talk about the game of pool. 1 and 4 says DNA. DNA talks about the strands, the helixes coming together. You see the way that it opens up? I don't have to know much to do any of this. Hold on, let me stop moving the camera here. Inside male, we have the half world, because 13 is 616, and this will set up my monopoly. My monopoly has 4 corners to, I think, 22 properties. 22 properties, I think, and there's a chance and the rest of the things, but let's not talk about that. So we have male. This also tells me about cycles, because we have 3 years in 1 year, 1 year and 3 years in cycles. And we have to understand also in the 1 year, 3 years, if we multiply this in the star system, we'll create 4 and 3, okay, or 3 and 4, whether we do that first. And this numeric value for 3 and 4, we'll talk about if we want. We can go to presidents, and that will be the 43rd and the 34th president according to what you know. But according to what I know, look up Grover Cleveland. He was counted twice as the 22nd and the 24th president. Therefore, all presidents after, I think it was McKinley as the 23rd, or just help me, fix me up for whatever I'm talking about. That makes the 34th president from the 35th president, which was JFK, is number 35, number 34. And Barack Obama, 44, is now 43. The creation of this happens to be before the Christ, because in the star system world, 3 times 2 is 6, 3 plus 2 is 5, equals 5 and 6, 11. If we add it, okay, it equals to 43. If we minus it, it equals to 21. If we do number 23, okay, it'll be 34, and then it'll be 12. 12, 21, 33, the coming of Christ, 77. We minus them all, it all becomes ones. 34, 43 is 77, that says Christ. 21 and 12 is 33. 77 and 33, lo and behold, it's Christmas. Christ Mass. So then we have 18 is the single digit heaven coming from the left, okay, coming from the left or the center. See, 1 is in the center, right? Because there's 1 square, although 1 starts over here. Although the totality of these numbers, okay, puts 9 over here on your phone, but we all know that this area here is the 9th area. It's the 5th area because it's the center, and it's the 1st area because there's only 1. But we're always counting 1 here. Therefore, we might have to do something more like this if you want, right? We can connect, now we can connect these two together, Or should I be creating this even better and going down one more level over here and going 4 here and then going 4 here? Which way should I go? I don't know. I don't know. But if I did do it this way, right? And this one over here, let's say I did this one differently. Let's say I did this one as whoop. I'd have to get a corrector. I'm going to do this a little bit more. Let's say I did it this way. This one came into 9 and it went out to 4. See the 4 over here? See the 1, 2, 3, 4? 4 by 4. Here's the 4 by 4, right? 1, 2, 3, 4 with a 4 in the center. Here's my 4 by 4 connecting to a 9. Here's my 9 connecting to a 4 by 4. Should I be doing it this way? Here we'll have a single passage. Here we're going to have a double passage. So all the numbers will be double. So whatever number's in the center, you got to put 4 of them. Then you have to put over here, because they come, you only have 2 of them. Then over here you have 4 of them. So there's a formation that's beginning over here. Inside mother, we have a total binary count of 1002. So let's say this one doubles up. It'll say 44 or 8, 1, 2, 4, 8, 16. Okay, 16 in this place. 1 plus 6 equals to 7001. I don't know how this is supposed to work yet, but I'm quite sure if I can come in with some smart people, we can figure out some mathematical understanding why we would have this numerological value here. Or we can take this to another level. And when I say taking it to another level, since it's the 20th letter, okay, in the alphabet, and it's on the second level of binary, because I need to reduce it in Pythagorean, right? What would I do? Since it's 20, it becomes B at the end, right? It becomes T becomes B because it's 2, and at the same time, the reverse of it is G, right? And G would be in the first level in number 7. This would be in the second level, okay? And the 20th letter, this will be equal to the 20th letter equals 2, and now it'll be the reverse to value of 7, telling me something about the red sun. Father is 84, son is 48, daughter is 48. This one brings me down, reduction of the 9 count to Pythagorean of 36. It reverses 48, 84. Son reverses 48 and 12, and daughter 48 and 39. This part is in creation, 33. This part is in creation, 4 plus 8 equals to 12. But in this one, when you multiply it, 1 times 2, 1 plus 2 equal 3 and 2 before the Christ. In this one, it will create 4 times 8, 4 plus 8 equals 32, and 12 equals to 20, or 44. 44 for standing for area space. The 20th letter, now I'm going to go into gematria, okay, and it'd be 1 part of area space connecting. I don't know how you want to connect. I don't know how you want to connect. Okay, I don't know if you want to connect this way. If we want to, I'm trying to figure out which many ways that we can connect. If we do this, everybody sees an X here, right? But if we were looking at this on the angle, it would actually be the cross, and the heart is on one side. So I'm just going through all these things. Uncle would be liberty of 55, 360 degrees equals 1 turnaround, equals 1/2 turnaround, equals 3/4 to a turnaround. Why? Because the full turnaround is 36, 360 degrees. But if we were looking at time, and we looked at 360 in time, we'd be talking about 6 hours. So it'd be only 1/4 of the day. But 1/4 of the day, since we need 3 years, and then 1 year for a cycle or to reconnect, we would need actually, this would make the day 4 times. The day equals to 4. Day equals to 4 parts. We need a total of 3 times equals to 12 days plus this part over here, right? Instead of year, use it in days. We need 3 days, 1 day, and 3 days again. We talk about days or years. So we would need 4 parts to a day. Let me see this. 4 parts to a day times 3 is 12 in 3 days. And then we need plus 4 equals to a total of 16. And then to a total of 4 equals to a total of 28 days, equaling to the cycle of the moon. And this is the way I look at things. Mother, father, and sister. I want to see opposites. I want to see uncle versus aunt, 56 versus 55. Remember, if you would be doing phi or primary numbers, this one can be divided by 2, but this one cannot. You need to add 1 or minus 1. You minus 1, it becomes the son. You add 1, it becomes the aunt. You minus 8 from the ant or the heaven. You didn't minus 9 because 9 is the birth and 9 becomes in the center according to cards. According to cards, here is the 9. According to cards, okay, here is the 8. If I would put the 8 on top of the 9, I would end up with the 8 on top of the 9 would give me 3 in the center. It would give me 5 on the left and 5 on the right. It would give me electric company. I'd have a total of 13 out of 17, 48. And that numeric value is a 2-to-1 value, and that number is for Pluto. The other fashion that you get with this is also of 1 and 2, 2 and 4, 3 and 6. And now we have to see what numbers, okay, can be divided. Like we have to turn this into what's prime, what's not prime, right? These are all half of each other, but 3 and 6 are different. 4 and 8, they're all different. Although they're halves, they're different. 6 cannot go into 8. 2 can go into 4. 2 can go into 8. 2 can go into 6. 4 can go into 8. 4 is 1.5 6. And 6, since we go 4, 5, 6 in numbers, right? We would be going left side and right side when we be talking about those numbers right over here. The one last thing for those who stood into this video all the way, I just want to show you that 1.5, 1.25, and 1.75, everybody would be taking at 1 1/4, 1 1/2, 1 3/4. You see the number 3, 4 comes together, 1, 2 comes together, 1, 4. 1 and 4 is less than 1 and 2, but 4 to 1 is 4 to 1 is more than 2 to 1, and 4 times 3 is only 1 1/4. So this becomes the less. 4 times 1 is 4 times the amount. So when we're looking at this, okay, we're looking at 115. When we're looking at this, we're looking at 130. When we're looking at this, we're looking at 145. If we were measuring this up towards time. And this is your percentages. If you want to make something bigger, you must have more than 100. If you want something smaller, small, big. Because 90 times 5 is 45, right? So I'm making the number smaller. But if I have 110 times 5, I'd have 5.5, making the number bigger. So where am I going to go with this? I'm not really sure yet, but Raphael, coming to you from the House of Paint, 7286, in a constellation of Pegasus, and we're into the year 2017, and I will get back to talking about 17, 18, and 19. I want to thank you for being here. I want to shut the lights in my room. I want to see if there's a little bit more clarity, okay, once the doors are shut, a little less shadow maybe. Before I end the video, what about that? Does that really shine it up, or is that maybe I'm still a little blank? Have a nice night.